Shalom, my name is Yehoshua ben Avraham from Jerusalem, and the purpose of this video is to brief the media on a problem that we face since moving to Israel in 1987. I've written the Mayor Uri Polyansky about it, and our letter was passed on to the channels, and the person who was dysfunctional in the Arnona area, who works for one Moshe Levy, intensified the attacks on us, and had my wife arrested and dragged into the Hotza Poel and threatened with jail, and now, very briefly, in a few moments, the problem. Since moving here in my yeshiva years, from 1987 till about 1998, I requested a discount for the time of my learning at that time, and was denied it. I was told I wasn't entitled to it. I was disinformationed, and after a respite of 3 or 4 years, my wife and I, in very humble circumstances, requested a discount because of my continued learning and her disability. And we were told we were not qualified, and so the result was we told the people in the municipality without the discount we would be unable to pay. Simply, I'm a 65-year-old man, retired only in the last few months, have we begun to receive my modest Social Security retirement from America, and the Hotza Poel has, as of last night, they took 5,000 shekel out of our account and pushed it into an overdraft of 6,200 shekel when the limit on the account is 5,000 shekel. If we had received the discount we were entitled to since 1998, the amount we paid, which is about 8,200 shekel, we've actually overpaid. But we understand from Eli Zeitgeist that the wild cannon who's been attacking us in the recent years, who denied us in the recent years, and is trying to justify his actions, has been pushing Hotza Poel even further. And there's a bunch of crooked lawyers who are getting kickbacks, and so are other people getting kickbacks. And it's going to be stopped. And the bottom line is we were entitled, we were told by Eli Zeitgeist that if we were entitled, we would receive the discount. We have not received it. What we've received is the talk to talk and no talkless, no walk to walk. Having said all of that, in the past 22 years, I've produced when the money ran out, I didn't run out. I stayed, my wife stayed, and we've served the nation of the people of Israel. And I'll be very brief and to the point. Zionism has collapsed. Very few people know or understand that. But the fact of the matter is, it has collapsed. And what replaces it is Humanomics. And Humanomics doesn't mean much, but it's comprised of 2 paradigms. That's my life's work. This is what has happened. If you see here, this line going down over here, that's receiving to give. That's the local reality that collapsed. And the new quantum reality on the other side is going up. Okay. And these are the 4 programs that implemented it on the bottom here. That's my life's work in the service of the people of Israel and Jerusalem in particular. I will match my accomplishments productively with any prime minister or mayor of Jerusalem, and I think that service pro bono to the people of Israel is more deserving of the abuse and the extremes that we have endured. The bottom line is we ask that Mayor Uli Polyansky respond to his prime constituents, the religious, we are, and observant. And his response was completely his staff's handling of the matter and passing it on to people who amplified their attack hostilely for our complaining. It should have been properly settled. We got a lawyer and asked him to help us to settle it, and we were told, it's not only just the last since 1999 and those 4 addresses, 31,000 shekel. With the discount, it would have been 20% of that owed, which would be about 6,000 shekel. We paid over 8,000 shekel, so we overpaid. No, they said, Mr. Zeitgeist said, the wild canon brings us the story that you didn't pay previously in your yeshiva years. Well, one thing we can be sure of, the municipality is consistent. They also lied to me that I wasn't entitled to a discount when I knew I was, and requested it repeatedly in my yeshiva years. And so we've come full circle, and we've decided that the fellow who, pro bono, a very honorable man, Louis Greenbaum, decided to help us and was unable to. We are going to have an attorney take the matter to court. And we are going to ask, and we ask immediately, for the Jerusalem Municipality, in particular Mr. Uli Lopolyansky and Yigal Amadi and Mr. Eli Zaitok and Moshe Levy, they rein in their wild cannon and they stop attacking us and recognize that they made the problem and they have to solve the problem, and do it with dispatch and with fairness and justice. We've wanted to pay always, we've tried, and we've been repeatedly abused. So now we're taking this briefing video is to set forth the details that are in my letter of January 8th to Eli Zaitok and bring those to the press. And the previous letters to the mayor and to Mr. Zaitok and to Moshe Levy, we've got a lot of talk, but no action. And now it's time that things be dealt with properly and fairly and justly. And so on that note, I would like to say thank you for listening. And we are responsible people. We've tried our best to do. We've lived in some horrifically terrible places while working from home. And I think it's safe to say that there's a little context here that the local politicians and municipality of Jerusalem should know about. When I was brought here, when I came here in 1987 on Aliyah, the government of Israel wanted me to do certain things which I refused to do. And I don't mean to be cryptic, but I will simply state it in the most brief and heuristic terms, and that is that I was to undertake work that would have me function very much in a Jonathan Pollard-like context, and I said no, and I refused. The net result was our 9-room house of furnishings in our lift in Haifa was sequestered, and the Haifa Customs stole the entire content. Not to mention that I was denied a Tadat Za'ud. I have no identity, and I've been attacked constantly by the government because I refuse to be their friar and their object that they could manipulate, as they did Mr. Pollard. I refused. I fear heaven, not man. And they have been abusive in the extreme, and so has the municipality. And it is entirely possible that there is more than a casual connection between the abuse of the national government and the abuse locally, because we are informed that the Shabak has made a very comprehensive effort to induce all manner of behavior and attacks against us everywhere in the community, to drive us out, to justify their position that we did not cooperate with their agenda. Well, we didn't. We're here, Baruch Hashem.